Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now today I wanted to show it's multi-movie collections that I have, like DVDs and Blu-rays, and it's collect like DVDs and Blu-rays have like multiple movies in them. I don't know any other way to word that, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So first up is this It 2 film collection. The It movies are my favorite horror movies. These movies are awesome. I do like the first one a lot better than the second one. The second one is still really good though. So yeah. It says Warner Bros. Invites you to celebrate the most iconic moments in film history. The original It is rated R for violence / horror, bloody images, and foul language. And then in Chapter 2 is rated R for disturbing violent content and bloody images throughout, pervasive language, and some crude sexual material. And then the original It does not make special features, but then in Chapter 2 includes a featurette. So if you want to read the plots of the movies, you can pause the video here if you want. And here's the actual case. Looks a bit different than the slipcover. Here's the inside. There's the original It. And It Chapter 2. And by the way, some of these I've shown in videos before and some I haven't. So, yeah, just thought I'd point that out. And if you're a clock playing in it, or if you're like music playing in the background, it's a clock. I have it. These music gets held every hour. I said that in multiple videos before, but anyways. Whoops. Hold on, technical difficulties. Not technical difficulties, but there we go. The DVDs and stuff like toppled over, I guess. But anyways, next one I have is the Spy Kids triple feature 3 DVD set. Oh, by the way, the It 2 film collection I got from Walmart, I believe. And I showed this once before in my horror movie DVD collection video. Anyways, this Spy Kids triple feature 3 DVD set with the first 3 Spy Kids movies. I do have the 4th Spy Kids movie as well individually, but yeah. Anyways, this one I found out Walmart. This is actually only $5 for 3 classic movies. That's a really good bargain. So yeah. This pause for each of the movies here if you want to read that. And here's the inside. There's the original Spy Kids. Spy Kids 2 Island of Lost Dreams. Or The Island of Lost Dreams. And then Spy Kids 3 Game Over. The third Spy Kids is my favorite one. Game Over. And these discs are newer re-released discs, which are just plain great compared to the original discs had full color artwork and stuff. But it's the same DVD, it's the same DVD menus and special features and stuff, so yeah. That one I just did an unboxing of this in a video once, which is a Spy Kids triple features DVD set unboxing or something like that. This one I never shown in the video before. This is the Laugh Out Loud 4 movie collection for Adam Sandler movies. I believe my mom got this for me actually. I forgot where she found it, but yeah, so this has 50 First Dates, Click, Big Daddy, and Mr. Deeds. I've seen both 50 First Dates and Click. I actually have individual DVDs of those, and I showed the individual DVDs I have of both of these in my previous video, actually, my Nostalgic Childhood Movies DVD collection. Or DVD and Blu-ray collection. And Big Daddy and Mr. Deeds, never seen either of those. I haven't really had any desire to watch those. Maybe at some point in the future I'll watch those, but yeah. Hold on a second. If you wouldn't mind being a little quiet, because I'm filming a video right now. Matt? I was trying to yell down and tell you if you don't mind being a little quiet because I'm filming a video right now.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Alright, I'm back. I just had to tell my mom to be a little quiet. You know, since I'm filming a video right now, obviously, but anyway. There's like plus featured movies there if you want to read that. There's no special features or anything. There's 2 discs. There's disc 1, which has 50 First Dates and Big Daddy. And disc 2 with Click and Mr. Deeds. These 2 discs are just the movies. It's not the same as like the individual DVDs of the special features, and the individual DVDs aren't like carried over to this, I guess. Next up, I have this Curious George 5-movie collection. This one I found at Walmart, and it was perfect because I had like a Walmart gift card. So, yeah. Even though I'm 19, I still love Curious George and like other little kid shows and stuff. There's like plot features in the movies if you want to read those. There are special features. All these discs are like the same as the individual releases, so there are special features on these. It just doesn't list them. But anyways, so here's the inside. It has like information about movies on the inside of the case there. There's the original Curious George, Curious George 2, Follow That Monkey. Curious George 3, Back to the Jungle. Curious George 4, Royal Monkey. And then Curious George 5, Go West, Go Wild. I've only seen the first 3 Curious George movies. I've never seen Royal Monkey or Go West, Go Wild. Curious George 2, Follow That Monkey is my favorite one. I think it's the funniest one. The original Curious George movie is obviously a classic, though. And then the third one is kind of meh. Oh, and by the way, here's the other side of the inside of the case there. I'll also show it. Next is this 2-film collection with 2 like natural disaster movies, Into the Storm and Geostorm. And normally I don't really like natural disaster type movies, but these 2 movies I really like. Into the Storm is my favorite one. Geostorm I like, but definitely not as much as Into the Storm. Anyways. There's like a little synopsis up here if you want to read that. Like pause the video and read it if you want. Here's the inside. It's just 1 disc with the 2 movies on it, Geostorm and Into the Storm. Right there. Alright, so this next one is this Blu-ray 2-film collection. Oh wait, hold on, I remember I forgot one thing. I forgot one thing that I wanted to show. Anyways, so as I was saying, it's the Blu-ray 2-film collection of these 2 National Lampoon movies. National Lampoon's Vacation, National Lampoon's European Vacation. So, yeah, I've never seen any of these movies, but I think kind of like the Adam Sandler home movie collection. This is one that my mom found. She wanted me to try out, but to this day I've never seen them. Just really been interested in them. But it's cool to have them. So there's the inside with that discs, there's National Lampoon's Vacation, and there's National Lampoon's European Vacation. And this is the one I forgot to grab before I started making the video. This is this Blu-ray Essential Holiday Collection with 4 Christmas movies: The Polar Express, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and Elf. Elf is my favorite Christmas movie. I love Elf so much. Polar Express is a close second. Home Alone is my second favorite, and then How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But then the Polar Express is like my 4th favorite, I think. And then A Christmas Story. I like A Christmas Story, which is kind of meh. Nothing special, at least compared to the Polar Express and Elf. And the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which I've never really been interested in. I've never watched it. But anyways. I believe my brother actually found this for me at Walmart once. And here's the inside. So here is the Polar Express. And then the discs are actually stacked, which is kind of annoying. But then National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation right there. And then Elf. And then take the Elf disc off here. And then there's A Christmas Story. So yeah, that's that. Next is this Alvin and the Chipmunks triple feature with the first Alvin and Chipmunks movies. The first one, which is just called Alvin and the Chipmunks, obviously. And then the second one, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. And then the third one, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. There is a 4th Alvin and the Chipmunks movie as well, The Road Chip, which I have that one as well, just individually. So it wouldn't have fit into this video. There's like plots and stuff. If you want to pause back and read that. The Alvin and the Chipmunks movie series isn't my favorite movie series, to be honest, but I really like it. I haven't seen any Alvin and the Chipmunks movies in a while. I should watch it again. But there's the original Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's like a double-sided disc. Side A is full screen, and then side B is widescreen. And there's Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, and Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. This is a cool one. This one I found at Walmart. I think it was like $25. This is the Jurassic World 5 movie collection. The Jurassic Park movies I've never really cared too terribly much for, but I like them. But yeah. So this includes Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, obviously, Jurassic Park 2, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah. And then some bonus features, which are the lead scenes, Chris Past Jurassic Journals, On Set with Chris and Bryce, Dinosaurs Run Once Again, Birth of the End Director, Death by Dino, Malcolm's Return, and more. So the original Jurassic Park is rated PG-13 for 10 science and fiction terror. And then Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3 are both rated PG-13 for intense sci-fi terror and violence. And then both of the Jurassic World movies are rated PG-13 for 10 sequences of science fiction, violence, and peril. So, yeah. Then you got the actual case, which is the exact same as the slipcover. And then on the inside, it just has some like credits and stuff for like the movies on the inside of the case. But there's the original Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. I guess you'd call it The Lost World Jurassic Park, I guess. Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And then there's just some stuff about the last 2 movies on the other side of the case there. there's a few more to go here. This one I found at Target. This is really cool. This is a Blu-ray collection of Back to the Future, the Ultimate Trilogy. Now, Back to the Future movies I really like. I've only seen the first two. I've never seen the third one. I plan to watch the third one at some point, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've only seen the first two so far. But yeah, I found this at Target, and actually I was with my brother and he bought it for me because he wanted to like try it out. I didn't have my wallet with me at the time, so I couldn't get it myself, and so he had wanted to watch Back to the Future movie, so he bought it for me. But all three films newly remastered, so that's at the top there, and then loaded with bonus features, which are over 1 hour of all new bonus, which is the Hollywood Museum Goes Back to the Future, join co-writer / producer Bob Gale on an intimate tour of an exhaustive exhibit of the film's props and memorabilia. I feel like I'm losing my voice here. Back to the Future, the musical behind the scenes, take a sneak peek at the new musical show, including a Q&A with the cast and creative team, plus 2 new song recordings, an alternate future lost audition tapes, get a glimpse of the Back to the Future that could have been with rare audition footage featuring now famous celebrities. By the way, these bonus features I haven't really taken a good look at. Could you survive the movies Back to the Future? Explore the magic and science of Back to the Future and find out which laws of physics are actually violated in a special episode of the popular YouTube series Could You Survive the Movies? Plus Tales from the Future 6 part documentary, the physics of Back to the Future, the lead scenes, Michael J. Fox Q&A, 8 archival featurettes, behind-the-scenes footage, music videos, audio commentaries, Back to the Future, The Ride, Doc Brown Saves the World short film, Out of Time, Restoring a DeLorean, and much more. Back to the Future, The Ride, that would have been a cool ride to be able to try, but that ride was at Universal Studios. I've been to Universal Studios a couple of times, but it was only like after the Back to the Future ride was closed down. That's when I went, so I unfortunately missed my chance to be able to go on the Back to the Future ride. That's not a big deal. And here's an actual case. It's designed like a book, which is cool. Oh, there's a digital copy insert here, which I'm not going to show the code or anything, because I don't want you to steal it. But here is the original Back to the Future. Bonus features on the original Back to the Future include deleted scenes, Tales from the Future in the beginning, Tales from the Future Time to Go, Tales from the Future Keeping Time, archival featurettes, the making of the Back to the Future, making the trilogy Chapter 1, and Back to the Future Night. Michael J. Fox Q&A, behind the scenes, original makeup tests, outtakes, nuclear test site sequence, and photo galleries, Huey Lewis on the News, The Power of Love music video, theatrical teaser trailer, Join Team Fox, Q&A contour with director Robert Zemeckis, and producer Bob Gale, and a feature contour with producers Bob Gale and Neil Canton. One thing that's annoying about this is that the discs are, you have to slide them out like this, but there's the disc for the original Back to the Future, right there. And let's see if I can slide in again there. There we go. Here's Back to the Future Part 2. Roads. Where are we going? We don't need roads. Bonus features include deleted scenes, Tales from the Future, Time Flies, physics of Back to the Future, archival featurettes to make it Back to the Future Part 2, make it the trilogy Chapter 2, behind the scenes, outtakes, production design, storyboarding, design DeLorean, design time travel, hoverboard test, evolution of visual effects, shots and photo galleries, tactical trailer, Q&A contour, director Robert Zemeckis and producer Bob Gale, and future contour with producers Bob Gale and Neil Canton. And then there's the disc for Back to the Future Part 2. It's not a big deal. They have to pull the discs in and out because it's fairly easy to pull them out. Anyways, here's Back to the Future Part 3. Like I said, I've never seen the third one, only the first two. I plan to watch the third one at some point, but yeah. Most features on the third one include deleted scene, one single deleted scene, Tales from the Future, Third Time's the Charm, Tales from the Future, The Test of Time, Our Couple Featurettes, The Make Good Back to the Future Part 3, Making the Trilogy Chapter 3, The Secret to the Back to the Future Trilogy, Behind the Scenes, Outtakes, Design the Town of Hill Valley, Design the Campaign and Photo Galleries, CZ Top, Double Back Music Video, FAQs, or Frequently Asked Questions about the Trilogy, Theatrical Trailer, Back to the Future The Ride, Q&A commentary, director Robert Zemeckis and producer Bob Gale, and video commentary producers Bob Gale and Neil Canton. And then there's the disc for Part 3. Next, there is a bonus disc with some additional bonus features and stuff, including bonus features include the Hollywood Museum, Goes Back to the Future, the musical behind the scenes, an alternate future lost audition tapes produced by the movies Back to the Future, 2015 message from Doc Brown, Doc Brown saves the world, Out of Time, restoring the DeLorean, looking Back to the Future, the animated series, and like bonus episodes, Back to the Future animated series, Brothers Season 1 Episode 1, and Back to Black Season 2 Episode 1, so both of the season premiere episodes, I guess. And then two 2015 commercials, Jaws 19 trailer and Hoverboard commercial. And there's the bonus disc. And then there's one more page here, it just has like some pictures and stuff, and this is actually where the insert was, so whoops, I'll go ahead and put this back in here. But yeah, this is just like some pictures and stuff. It has like a timeline on it and stuff, which is pretty cool. Alright, just a couple more here. Next up is this Ice Age 4-movie collection. This one I believe is another one that I got from me, although I'm not 100% sure. I don't 100% remember. I've had this one for a while. This just has the first 4 Ice Age movies. I believe there's 5 Ice Age movies in total. I don't have the 5th one, but yeah. And it just has some, like, each of the plots for each of the 4 movies if you want to read those. But there's the original Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and then Ice Age 4, Continental Drift. And Essential Case, exact same as the cover. The original Ice Age is obviously a classic. Then Ice Age 2, The Meltdown is actually my favorite one. Usually it's rare for like a sequel to be better than the original, but I think the second Ice Age Meltdown is way better than the original one. Or maybe not way better, but Meltdown is just better than the original. And then the 3rd and 4th ones I actually don't believe I've watched. I think I've actually only watched the first 2. So, yeah. Then there's some inserts in here, like there's a digital copy code. And then they're just talking about Ice Age now, featuring all new special features. Instantly streamed for limited time only. Ice Age Collision Course sneak peek. Well, that's what the 5th Ice Age is called, is Collision Course. So I guess this digital code had like a sneak peek for the 5th Ice Age movie Collision Course. Anyways, Ice Age Collision Course sneak peek. Sid the Sloth's home movies, all about the love, and top 10 best friend do's and don'ts. Then there's a picture of Scrap there, and then there's the discs. These are actually all the original DVDs and the individual releases in here. So there's the original Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and Ice Age 4, Continental Drift. And then there's a picture of Scrat's Nut there. Alright, so this is the second to last one. This is a 10-film, Universal Animation Collection. This one I found at Target for, I think it was like $20 or $25. Don't 100% remember that. This is really cool because it has 10 classic animated movies in it. So it has Alvin and Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, An American Tail, Balto, Curious George, the Jetsons the movie, Land Before Time, Over the Hedge, The Tale of Despereaux, Turbo, and We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. My favorite ones out of these are probably Curious George, Over the Hedge, and The Tale of Despereaux. Those would be like my top three. But I guess like my number one favorite one would have to be probably Over the Hedge, actually. I love Over the Hedge. And then it's just like some little plots for each of the movies there. If you want to pause movie, you need that. And there's an insert here. It says, enjoy all of your Universal favorites available now on 4K, UHD, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Then the back says, going to studio VIP into this code for points towards free movie. I'm not going to show the code because that's kind of private. But, so I have the discs. There's just like there's just like credits for each movie on the inside of the case. But, there's Alvin and Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein, An American Tail. Whoops. Okay. Balto, Curious George, Jetsons the movie, Land Before Time, Over the Hedge, The Tale of Despereaux, Turbo, and We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. These are actually in alphabetical order. And just like some more credits for the last 5 movies. So this is the last one. This is really cool. This is a Pixar movie collection. This one I actually got off of eBay. Actually, my brother ordered it for me, if I remember correctly. Funny story, I remember I found like an eBay gift card in his room, and I was going to use it to order this. I found on the eBay website, and I was going to use the eBay gift card that I found in his room to order this, but then I later realized, I asked him that gift, I couldn't figure out how to use the gift card. Then my brother, he remembered that he had already used the gift card, but then he later just ordered it for me himself, so, yeah. So this is basically all the Pixar movies, or at least most of them, so it's 11 discs, 2 movies per disc, so I have Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, Coco, Incredibles 2, and Toy Story 4, and onward. So, just nothing like the newest ones like Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Lightyear. I think those are the only ones. Yeah. And here's the actual case, the exact same as the set cover. So here's the disc. Here's disc 1 with Toy Story and A Bug's Life, disc 2 with Toy Story 2, and Monsters, Inc. Monsters, Inc. is my favorite Pixar movie, by the way. Disc 3 with Finding Nemo and The Incredibles, but they misspelled it here. It says Finding Nemo. They added an extra G there accidentally. It says Finding Nemo. And there's disc 4 with Cars and Ratatouille. Disc 5 with WALL-E and Up. Disc 6 with Toy Story 3 and Cars 2. Disc 7 is Brave and Monsters University. Disc 8, Inside Out and The Good Dinosaur. Disc 9, Finding Dory and Cars 3. 10, Coco, and Incredibles 2. And finally, last but not least, Disc 11 with Toy Story 4 and Onward. So yeah, that's basically, oh gosh, okay, that's basically it for this video. A lot of these, like, multi-movie collections are, like, some of my favorite DVDs and Blu-rays I have, just because it's, like, really cool to have, like, all of these, movies and, like, these collections. It's not sure I can't even fit it all on the screen at once, I don't think. There we go. But, yeah, it's basically, Dr. Fake Max is in the store, but, yeah, it's basically it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So for this video, I'll see you all in the next video.